The last thing we want to talk about in this lesson is order of operations and the difference between simplifying an expression and evaluating an expression. So, order of operations, you probably heard in middle school, or maybe not middle school, but your last math class, whether it be whatever it was, pre algebra, as PEMDAS, okay, which is parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, then addition, subtraction. Well, here I wrote G for grouping, okay, but it's the same thing. Okay, so it's just a fancy way of saying parentheses. So we have grouping, which is our parentheses. We have our exponents we do next. Now look at the next two. We have multiplication and division, okay, and they're on the same line because with multiplication and division, you don't always do the multiplication first. Sometimes, if division's first, you do that. You always go left to right, just like you're reading a book. So, with multiplication division, whatever comes first from left to right, do first. And that is the same exact thing with addition and subtraction. Okay, with addition and subtraction, whatever comes first is what you want to do. Okay, so let's apply that to simplifying an expression. If we had something such as, let's see, bear with me, my marker is not where I see. If we had like something such as 2 plus 3 times 4 divided by 2 minus 1, okay, but we have parentheses here. The first thing we would have to do is called grouping. Okay, so the first thing would be grouping, which is parentheses. So we would do 2 minus 1 is 1. So we're going to rewrite this as 2 plus 3 times 4 divided by 1. Now that grouping is done, we check for exponents. There are not any. So now we're going to do multiplication and division, but whatever comes first. So here, multiplication comes first. So it's going to be 2 plus 12 divided by 1. Now we're going to do division. So it's 12 divided by 1 is 12. So 2 plus 12 gives us the 24. That is how you simplify an expression, which is different than evaluating. Okay, evaluating will be something such as if we had, let's see, 2 plus x cubed minus 5, and we're given that x is equal to, we'll say, 1. The first thing you have to do is substitute in the 1. So it becomes 2 plus 1 cubed minus 5. Once we kind of evaluate it, once we put substitute the value in, it turns into simplifying. So now grouping would be 2 plus 1 is 3. So we're going to do 3 cubed minus 5. So what does cubed mean again? That means to do 3 times 3 times 3, which equals 27. So it's 27 minus 5, which equals 24.